All right, welcome back. So last time on this series, we talked a little bit about TCG Player. So today I want to talk about, and we're going to group in the social media aspect and the website. And we may go ahead and touch on the Whatnot stream. So if you are thinking about starting a business from scratch, this little series is about, okay, these are the real expectations of somebody that's doing it. And this is what the first 2 weeks look like. Hi, I'm John, and if you're new here, I'm starting a Pokemon card business completely from scratch. The name of the business is Jed's Card Shop, and the whole purpose of this channel is to document every step of the journey and to let you know the wins, the losses, the successes, the failures, and so much more. Everything I'm learning, I'm trying to share. They're on here. I'm trying to give as much information as I can. And if you're not new here, welcome back. Last time we talked about TCG account and kind of the wins there, a lot of excitement. Now we're going to go down a little bit more of a darker road. YouTube. And I'm gonna tackle these one by one. So on YouTube, that was one of the challenges. Just right out of the gate, I'm not a kind of person that likes to be in front of the camera. And when I was talking to the camera on the video number 1, it really felt like I was just talking to myself. And that was a challenge in itself, because I was critiquing every little thing. The lighting, the sound, the noises. If there was something to critique, I was attacking it. Because I am a person that in my professional life, I strive on perfection. Like when we do stuff, it has to be right. It has to be the absolute best. And what I've come to realize is when you're documenting a journey, especially one, and I'm trying to be authentic, that one of the talking points is it's not going to be perfect because we're doing something that I've never done before. We're doing something that, quite frankly, there's no playbook. I mean, there's key points and there's stuff that, you know what to do, but there is no such thing as perfect in this, because what I might like in a video and what you may like in a video could be totally different. And it's funny because one person tells me they absolutely love a logo, and I get another comment that tells me, hey, your logo is kind of hurting you for people to trust you. And I appreciate all feedback. And I love this because this is a learning experience. And that's what I'm using YouTube for. I'm not looking to be YouTube famous. Because like I said, I'm not a camera person. Even now, I'm still not a camera person. Actually, the way I've got around, if you really want to know a little pro tip to get a little more excited and to not feel as awkward talking to yourself, is to do what I've done. And I've had one of my sons in the room, or I've got another cell phone where it's on FaceTime and it's like I'm talking to them. And that's helped. That's helping a lot more. I've noticed that my confidence is getting better. My energy levels are getting better. When I'm wanting to talk to the videos, I'm not talking as slow. I'm actually more engaging. And I still, trust me, we're still level 1. There's a lot of improvement that needs to be done. So that's about all I can say on YouTube. We got 4 subscribers. Well, at the time of recording this video. Now I have actively tried to engage with anybody that's left a comment, anybody that likes a video. I look at it all. I read all feedback and I respond. Because like I said, everything we're doing, this is tuition to learn. And this is how we're going to grow. Now, Instagram, we're doing a little bit better. Trying to do 7 reels a day. it's hard to find that many things to talk about. Now, there's some people in this world that, man, they can just talk about anything and everything all the time. And I'm a little jealous. But for me, it has been a little bit of a challenge to try to find a talking point every single day. So right now we're posting reels about every other day, every couple days. So that's probably what's hurting the growth on that one, if I'm being honest. Now the goal with the Instagram is, one, to introduce them to me. Like, hey, this is the man behind the card shop. I wanted to give an authentic face, an authentic person. Because for those that don't, because I know none of y'all know me, but what you see is what you get with me. I've always been that kind of person. Trust me, I've actually asked ChatGPT one time, hey, how do I cover up my accent for YouTube videos? Because I noticed a lot of your Pokemon salespeople don't have a Southern drawl. And I decided that, hey, if they're going to get John, they're going to get the real John. So that was the whole premise of starting this and starting the Instagram specifically, was so people could interact with me and get to actually see who I am. And on top of that, I wanted to give a platform where we could showcase anybody that's purchased a card on TCG Player. Because I wanted to personally thank the person that has bought from me. And because obviously I have the little business cards where at my desk. It does say thank you for your business on the back. And then it's got the logo and a little barcode to the social media. But I also wanted to give people a place that, hey, your card got showcased. You can see the condition of your card. You can see everything about your card before it goes into shipment. And on top of that, you get a nice little reel that it says thank you for it, because I really do. I appreciate everybody's business. Believe it or not, my entire family, we all get excited every time we see one of these come through. And that's been another cool part, is actually I've had my kids interacting with this, and if anything else, we're having a ball. Now, the website. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this. So on Instagram, we've got 20 posts, and we have right now 28 followers. And I did go ahead and try to create a reel that shows a little bit of an advertisement to lead to the website. That did not do as well, but with that little of an audience and the fact that nobody really knows who we are yet, it's kind of hard to try to push something like that. Now, speaking of that, to the website, our website has not seen any traction really. And that's to be expected. I mean, this market is extremely saturated. And right now we're still in the, hey, this is us phase. Because, and I'll beat this dead horse until it's through the wall. Trust is the biggest currency in this. And until people know you, until people actually do business with you, till they actually learn to trust your processes, they don't know who you are. And that's the reality of it. Because think about it, you're competing with Amazon, you're competing with TCG Player when you have your own website, you're competing with eBay, you're competing with Walmart, Target. You're a very tiny fish in a very large ocean. And so that's, that one's been one of the biggest challenges, is actually trying to develop that trust and to get ourselves out there. And what I've learned on it is be authentic. Just be who you are, and then do what you say you're going to do. People really respond well to transparency. So there we go. This is the social media aspect of what 2 weeks in business looks like. I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to thank you for watching it this far. And if you have stayed this long, consider liking and subscribing. Not only does that help with the algorithm, but also lets me know, hey, I'm doing something right. But until next time, goodbye.